I was Deputy Speaker of the House of Commons for 10.5 years, and in those days when I stood up from the Speaker's chair and went, people just stopped speaking and sat down. That was great, but there's no need today. I am only here because I am a parliamentarian, and I'm absolutely delighted that you, Tasmina, have brought such a diversity of people together here in our Parliament. And I am not an expert on these matters. I'm an expert on being a parliamentarian. And it's in that respect that I want to congratulate you on having put together this wonderful symposium. And I also congratulate Yasmin, my old friend from the House of Commons, for all the work that you've put into this. When I saw this simple statement, International Symposium on Cultural Diplomacy, so few words says such a lot, as my colleague from the House of Lords has just said, as indeed did Mr. Moratinos. So I'm particularly pleased that although you have other venues around London for this brilliant gathering, you're spending some time in Parliament. Because the point of a Parliament, this is not English, so this is Latin. A parliament is a place where people come together to parley, to talk. And it is so important in these turbulent times. We only need to flick through any of today's newspapers to see what the bad people are doing around the world. I hope that somebody pays attention today to what the good people are doing too. Winston Churchill always insisted that jaw is better than war. Let me translate jaw. It just means speaking. He always insisted that getting people together to speak would produce better outcomes than guns and tanks and boots on the ground. That is undoubtedly a universal truth, but how difficult it is to do when there are people with bad intentions all over this world who are, you said, sir, Mr. Moratinos, you said, why do people lobby for war? Good people don't lobby for war. It's the people with bad intent who bring about war. It's the good people who want to come together to talk, to speak, to discuss, who will lobby for peace. And I simply say that you are doing a wonderful job today in bringing people together. And as a parliamentarian who believes in talking, exchange of ideas, I agree with all those who have spoken, and I'm sure everyone else will say this later today too, that what matters is that we respect and learn to understand each other's cultures. Of course, we are all different. There's a wonder in diversity, and there's a great strength in bringing diverse ideas together for the common good. And I know that that's what you are doing today. I was so pleased to see Jim Shannon, a great parliamentarian, be here to open this session. And Jim quoted to you from the Bible. But what he found in the Bible, Jim often quotes from the Bible, and he's very good at it, and he's always listened to. Those good verses that he found in the Bible exist in all other holy texts for which people have respect and love and understanding. And let us hope that by bringing people together and appreciating cultural diplomacy and the value of cultural diplomacy, we can achieve something for the sake of good, because the world certainly needs it in these turbulent times. Thank you very much for inviting me here, and I wish you well for the rest of the day.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you, Baroness.